is the name of the hill. O Arunachalesha, the one who has become the hill. People are used to fetching water and offering sacred bath to you, as against the rain that showers from the sky. To offering pearl garlands to you, as against the stars themselves to be pearl garlands. To bringing lamps and showing lamps to you, as against the sun's rays themselves to be a lamp. Hence, for the sake for their sake, doing worship to him with sacred bath, they prayed that he graces them by assuming the form of a linga below the hill. Because the devotees see the hill is so huge. So how do you worship the hill? Right? You want to touch and give a abhishekam, you want to offer flowers, you want to offer garlands, you want to do dupa, deepa, but the hill is so huge. So they are requesting Paramashiva, please, you appear in the form of a hill. Can you also appear in the form of a deity so we can worship you, we can connect with you, we can relate with you, we can do all the rituals to you. So then Paramashiva blesses and also appears in the form of a deity.
Yes. So same reference where it says Arunachala is Arunagiri. So since this hill is a medicine to remove birth and death, this hill is called medicine. So since this hill is red in color, this hill is called Arunagiri. So when Shiva, the blue-necked, blessed to those who utter this name once in this planet Earth, to them it is equal to uttering the Panchakshara 30 million times. The Panchakshara is a Namah Shivaya mantra. So Brahma and Vishnu, they became happy and bowed down to the Lord and said, I am becoming Linga. Worship me with bhakti. So saying so, he disappeared into the hill, and there appeared a linga that is a whole world. And they saw that linga and worshipped it, sang in praise of it, showered flowers on it, became ecstatic, happy, and danced in bliss, and called the divine sculptor called Mayan, and made him construct the temple tower, halls, and beautiful compound walls that cannot be compared with literally anything. Yes.
Now, in the very town of holy town of Tiruvannamalai, right? This is true, especially amongst the town people of Tiruvannamalai, for whom Arunachala is the Antaryami, their most supreme Lord, making it possible for Parv to appear again and again as one among them. Adhering to his most compassionate boon for humanity, Paramashiva himself comes down to planet Earth and guides Lord Vishnu and Brahma in creating the enlightened civilization of Tiruvannamalai.
So since then, Tiruvannamalai has been serving not just as a beacon for the human beings who seek the most supreme truth, but as a cosmic beacon of light which allows for other worldly beings to descend and ascend the 14 planes of existence and ultimately unite with Paramashiva himself in the primordial form as Lingodbhava. So since the time of Paramashiva appeared in the form of this effulgent column, the place has been witness to all the different yugas and the slow degradation of the original dharma set forth by Paramashiva.
In Kali Yuga, it is said that the mortal beings become dull-witted, unlucky, voracious, destitute of wealth, wanton and unchaste. Countries will be ravaged by robbers and miscreants. The Vedas will be condemned by the heretics. Kings will exploit the subjects. Rulers will be man-eaters, and twice born like Brahmanas will be given to the gratification of their sexual desires and other appetites.
Yes. So as Paramashiva promises to his beloved friend and disciple in the Bhagavad Gita, he incarnated on planet Earth as Bhagavan Sri Krishna. So this is the verse from the Bhagavad Gita which says, Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyutanam adharmasya tadatmanam shrujam. So whenever there is a decline in righteousness and an increase in the unrighteousness, O Arjuna, at that time I manifest myself on earth.
Being cognizant of the fear caused by the asuras who were rampaging the planet Earth, Paramashiva decided It was time for Paramashiva to come down and protect those who love him. It was thus how Paramashiva, the one who is Nishkala, who is formless as Lingodbhava, descended as the 1008th incarnation into planet Earth and assumed the form as the supreme pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nityananda Paramashiva.
Yes. So the Arunachala Mahatmyam, it actually speaks about the happening of Lingodbhava, the chapter 1, 55th verse, where the Arunachala is described as Tejastamba Sthula Lingabham Shaivam Teja Surarchi of effulgence, the Tejastambam, which manifested such that it was perceived as a linga, and this effulgence of Paramashiva is worshipped by all the gods, Surarchita.
The very happening of the supreme pontiff of Hinduism as Lingodbhava. Ityevam nishkalam proktram param bhavamiti smritam shrishtistam lokarakshartham lokas yotpatti karanam sadhakanam hitartham tu swechaya grihnate tanuhu. Sadhakanam hitartham tu swechaya grihnate tanuhu. So in this way, Paramashiva, who is Nishkala, without any body and parts, who is the ultimate supreme being, who is established in the creation, who is the cause of the creation of the universe, assumes a body out of his free will for the protection of the universe and for the spiritual seekers and devotees.
So Lingodbhava, the advent of time. So Kartika Deepam is the time, the day, when Paramashiva stood as the infinite light shaft, and from Kartika Deepam to Shivaratri, the Brahma and Vishnu were searching for the 4 yugas. So on the Shivaratri day, they come back and surrender and declare their inability, and it is on this day Paramashiva blesses and liberates Vishnu and punishes and liberates Brahma. So Kartika Deepam is the celebration in memory of this act.
As per the Vedic calendar, the day of the Kartika Deepam is the first day. The constellation is the oldest constellation. They are able to push their intelligence. Beyond this, they are not able to push. Their calculation method is failing. So in a way, a concept of time, the Big Bang happened on the day of Kartika Deepam. The concept of time did not exist before the day Paramashiva manifested as Lingodbhava. That is why Kartika Deepam is considered the oldest festival. Because in the Vedic, as per the Vedic astrology, beyond the day of the Kartika Deepa, beyond that day where Lingodbhava, the super consciousness manifested in a formless form of Lingodbhava, beyond that date, when that happened, they are not able to trace back the Vedic astrology or the calendar. Their calculations are not matching. So only on that day, from where Paramashiva manifested in the formless form of a huge column of fire called Lingodbhava, only from that manifestation the Vedic astrology begins. So this is the first day of the Vedic calendar.
So the consciousness, when it stood as a light beam and created time, and that is why the Vedic rishis are also able to predict the car setup only till the day of.
Now the sun that we know is junior to Lingodbhava, the infinite shaft of light of Arunachala, the Big Bang. After sun, which was born 20 galactic years back, Earth cooled to support life, and this happened 17 galactic years back. And that is when the Ananda Gandha, the core of the Big Bang, cooled and appeared as Arunachala on the planet Earth, which we are in now, and where this body, very body of the Supreme Pontiff manifested on the hill. First, it appeared on the hill, Arunachala. So here, first the happening of Lingodbhava happened. After the happening of Lingodbhava happened, then the sun happened. After the sun, the current sun manifested, then the planet Earth happened. After the planet Earth manifested, the column of fire, which was there as Lingodbhava, settled down in the planet Earth as Arunachala, the hill Arunachala.
Yes. So it was neither dark nor light-filled, an indeterminate color-covered planet Earth, a world where darkness covered darkness, and I saw the cosmos. Suddenly, a bright light appeared from a region which I now see as southern India. At that time, I did not know where it was. The borders are what we draw, and where is there border in the cosmos? I entered into that light in the form of a brilliant meteor. The very next sight that I perceived with my inner eye was Arunachala, and I knew that I had assumed the body once more. I had entered the womb of my mother. The reflection on the planet Earth happened, and it was conscious birth. So this is how the Supreme Pontiff explains how he landed on this planet Earth consciously.
Genesis of Nitya Yuga, the happening of the Supreme Pontiff, has promised. When there was a big chaos, the stagnance in the cosmos, due to Brahma and Vishnu's delusion, Paramashiva descended on the planet Earth, caused the Big Bang as Lingodbhava, manifesting the universe. To save humanity from the delusion of Kali Yuga, Paramashiva as Lingodbhava descended onto planet Earth as the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhan, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nityananda Paramashivam, to create a new Yuga, a Big Bang, the Nitya Yuga in Tiruvannamalai. And before we move on to the next segment of today's program, let's take a short break.
If you start serving others, easily you will get out of many obsessive, compulsive, reactionary patterns and suffocations, because obsessive, compulsory, reactionary patterns are always centered on selfishness, arrogance, violence. If you start serving others, everything will become all right. All over the world, they want the Rathotsava to happen. From Guru Purnima to Navaratri. I want all Annalayas to be open to people. Give free food with the free library. Food for stomach and food for consciousness. Both. One book, my Bhagavad Gita, will be gift. Go from house to house, door to door. Collect whatever people can contribute. One handful of rice, $1, or any small 1 kg vegetable, anything people give. It's one of the best spiritual practice. Madhugari Bhiksha. If you guys start doing this, everything, all the best things will be showered on you guys. And Paramashiva more and more will manifest in temple also. If you start serving others, easily you will get out of many obsessive, compulsive, reactionary patterns and suffocation.
Each Bhava Samadhi Darshan is a spiritual treat, enjoy. Spiritual feast, enjoy. Don't miss it. Never miss a Bhava Samadhi Darshan. Enjoy Paramashivoham, which is introducing and making you cognize the cosmic principles and cosmic beings. The state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva.
E-Kailasa is enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself. in your own home, wherever you are. Proper customized spiritual service helping you to complete with your life negativity, withdrawal from life, self-hatred, self-denial, self-doubt, so much of tiredness, laziness. We can support you, aligning your diet, your attitude, your aptitude, your understanding about life. We can help you with everything. Even a malignous man, by beginning in the company of satsanga, makes even the impossible as possible in this world. E-Kailasa is the message from Paramashiva to have superconscious breakthrough. Enlightenment, power manifestation, Paramashiva, everything served to you without you even moving out of your couch. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. We can multiply the quality and quantity of your life. The most ancient, best way of life and best kept sacred secrets all these years handed over only from guru to disciple, guru to disciple, guru to disciple. Secrets kept inside the Siddha Paramparas, Siddha tradition. Enlightenment is the birthright of all human beings. Kailasa is responsible to provide that to all human beings. Whole world should become e-Kailasians.
Yes, Nityanandam. So welcome back. So as we saw from the Arunachala Mahatmyam and various Shastra Pramanas, now we will actually watch a small video clip of how a Sakshi Pramana, like Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, is Arunachala himself, and the sharing by the head of a Hindu organization. Let's watch this video clip.
Our Arunachala Shiva, Dharma Puja, Paramahamsa Nityananda Swami, and all our revered guests pranams. Sri Sachidananda Sadguru Sai Maharaj Ki Jai. Hearing everyone, I am a layperson to speak the truth. But let me say a few things about our Swami, which I believe. Our Swami is no one else but Arunachala Shiva. And also, the lives of Raman Maharshi, Shirdi Baba and Satyasai Baba, all are intertwined. The moment Ramana Maharshi Ji left his physical frame, Sathya Sai Baba was delivering the lecture. At that very split second, he stopped the lecture and told, "Yes, measured in me or measured in the divine light." I believe, everybody believes, so many believe, our Swami is nothing but a reincarnate Ramana Maharshi. And Sathya Sai Baba has said that he is there for the transformation of the humanity, not to eliminate the humanity in war. The transformation comes to the transformation of the human heart. We cannot win a war. We cannot change the terrorism or anything. But we can change and bring peace by following teachings of our Swamiji. Transformation of the human heart. That's what Sathya Sai Baba said. And here is Columbus is a very, very blessed place that all the spiritual centers are here. We need the leadership of Swami in the transformation of not only Columbus, Denver, Ohio, together. All of us put together, all the organizations will not only rock Ohio, but we are going to rock the United States and rock the entire world. Now, I will be very brief. We got our Sri Sai Baba Temple Society of Ohio. We got our temporary mandir. We have over 300 members plus maybe 300 to 400. We got 2 pages. We do regular bhajans and regular services and everything. Well, I don't want to take anybody's time, so I'm going to be very brief. With humbly, we request you to visit our mandir and bless all of us. We belong to your army. You are in the forefront. Lead us.
Yes. So we had a beautiful Sakshi Pramana, the sharing from one of the leaders, Hindu leaders, who literally experienced the supreme point of Hinduism as Arunachala himself. So with that note, we'll be moving on to the next segment of Why Guru. Yes, the Shastra Pramana, it says, Ananyas Chintayanto Mam Sulabam Paramam Padam Tasmat Sarva Prayatnena Guror Rara Dhanam Kuru. The supreme state is easily attained by those who think of nothing else but me. Therefore, strive to the utmost to propitiate the Guru. Who is a Guru? Guru or master is not a Vyakti, a person as you imagine. He is a Tattva, a principle. So he is simply a physical representation of the divine. So in Vedic tradition, the spiritual teacher, the Guru or the master, is said to be more important than God. So God is always and everywhere, but it is the Guru who opens the disciples' eyes to the existence of God. The master is the doorway to one's own experience of the divine. So we also have the Shastra Pramana, the Guru Murtim Smaren Nityam, Guru Nama Sadajabet, Guroragnyam Prakurvita, Guroranyanna Bhavayet. Always remember the Guru's form. Constantly repeat the divine name given by the Guru. Always follow the Guru's commands. Think of nothing other than the Guru. Sarva Papa Vishuddhatma Shri Guru Pada Sevana Dehi Brahma Bhaved Yasmat Tvat Kripartam Badhamite. So out of compassion for you, I shall tell you how the embodied soul becomes Brahman, having been purified of all the sins by serving the feet of Sri Guru. So let us watch this small video clip of how Bhagavan says, just make yourself available.
I am sitting with each one of you personally, individually, and making myself available. This being is now available to all of you, to each one of you. I am making myself available to each one of you. To each one of your being. Now the relationship is absolutely between you and me. It is absolutely you and me. Allow me to fill you. Allow my being inside you. When you start tasting my being, all your past fears, greeds, powerlessness, everything will just become irrelevant. You will be showered with the boons you aspired for and you can never even imagine. You will understand the highest, ultimate dimensions of the life and universe. If you have been begging for a few tons of gold, you are going to be granted hills of diamonds. Not just few tons of gold which you are aspiring, hills of diamonds. Beyond you can even ask or imagine. So understand, all your fears and greeds will become irrelevant. The first thing Paramashiva's being, me, going to do in you all, manifest my state, space, powers intensely. Make yourself available for every session. Nothing else is needed. Just make yourself available. Anyone makes yourself available. I'll make myself available to you. All the words I am uttering are mantra. I am not going to give you any teaching. I am not going to give you any technique. I am just directly uttering every word which is mantra to manifest in your being. I am manifesting Paramashiva, myself completely. So your brain can activities. Understand? I am sitting with each one.
Yes. Let us manifest the Lingodbhava instantly. So the next segment is going to be beautiful offerings to Lingodbhava. So we'll gather back after a short break.
Even a malignous man, by beginning in the company of satsanga, makes even the impossible as possible in this world. E Kailasa is the message from Paramashiva to have superconscious breakthrough. Enlightenment, power manifestation, Paramashiva, everything served to you without you even moving out of your couch. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. We can multiply the quality and quantity of your life. The most ancient, best way of life and best kept sacred secrets all these years handed over only from guru to disciple, guru to disciple, guru to disciple. Secrets kept inside the Siddha Paramparas, Siddha tradition. Enlightenment is the birthright of all human beings. Kailasa is responsible to provide that to all human beings. Whole world should become e-Kailasians. I welcome all of you, the whole world, to come and celebrate, enjoy not only the enlightenment ecosystem, the beauty of how it is getting revived. Be an insider for this great revival process. If you are an insider even for a startup company, you will understand not only the result of the company, even that being an insider is such a joy. Being an insider, when it was happening, is something extraordinary. So, I want the whole world to know Hindus have something great to contribute to the world. We have something great to contribute to the world. Let us do that. I want the whole world to know Hindus have something great to contribute to the world. We have something great to contribute to the world. Let us do that.
Nityanandam. So welcome back. So now we will be moving on to the next segment of where we'll be seeing the various offerings on this auspicious occasion of Pradosham to Bhagavan Paramashiva himself, who is manifesting as Bhagavan Lingodbhava. So before that, let us understand what is the significance of offering. So offering anything to the lotus feet of Paramashiva is giving off a divine gift of pure love, devotion and oneness, and it consists of two parts. One is giving, number two is accepting. So only when the divine accepts what one offers, the offering itself becomes complete. So offering is not made out of fear nor out of greed. So when an avatar lands, The offerings are purely part of the grand Leela played out for the only purpose of enlightenment. So with that, we'll be moving on to the offerings to Bhagavan Lingodbhava. So first offering is the offering of Sankalpa. So the Shiva Sankalpa Suktam, verse number 2 from Rig Veda, it says, Yena karman yapaso manishino yaje krinvanti vidateshu dhiraha yada purvam yakshmant prajanam tanme mana Shiva Sankalpam astu. The meaning by which a man who wants to do good, whose senses are stilled, and who is wise and diligent, becomes proficient in yajnas and other karmas established by the Shastras, and also that which is the principal and most revered of the means of knowledge, my mind, may you have good intentions. So you can offer the Sankalpa, conscious resolution, at the feet of the divine, in the sacred and conscious act of aligning our straying mind into empowering our declarations with the auspicious will, power, and manifesting energy of the divine to manifest our intentions into reality and for living an enlightened lifestyle. So you can offer this Sankalpa offering for $1. Yes. The next offering is offering of Rudraksha Malas. So Rudraksha Mala, so you can offer it at $75, $151 or $251. So the beautiful Shastra Pramana reference, it says, Deva Muni Pravararchita Lingam, Kama Dahana Karunakara Lingam, Ravana Dharpa Vinashana Lingam, Tatpranamami Sadashiva Lingam. Salutations to the eternal Lingam, which is worshipped by the gods, and the best of sages, which burns the desires, which is compassionate, and which destroyed the pride of demon Ravana. Salutations to that eternal Lingam. The next offering. So this is the same Rudraksha Mala. It is known as the teardrop of Paramashiva. So it is a storehouse of enlightenment energy which can radiate forever. So you can offer this Rudraksha Mala to Lingodbhava and be blessed to have the eternal guidance to remove delusion and travel on the path of auspicious life forever. The next offering is the offering of Swarna Ashtottara Kasu, the pure gold coin with one name of 108 auspicious names of Shiva. So you can offer this at $75 or $151 or $251. So the verse, it says, Kanaka Mahamani Bhushita Lingam, Anipadi Veshtita Shobhita Lingam, Daksha Suyagnya Vinashana Lingam, Tatpranamami Sadashiva Lingam. So salutations to that eternal Shiva Lingam, which is decorated with gold and other precious gems, which is adorned with the best of the serpents wrapped around it, and which destroyed the grand sacrifice of Daksha. I salute that eternal Shiva Linga. So you can offer this Swarna Ashtottara Kasu today to Bhagavan Lingodbhava, and offering a gold coin with this unique name. So out of this 108 names of Paramashiva, Lingodbhava, which is actually inscribed on it, and receive the blessings of those qualities radiating and manifesting in your life. So offer one or any number of coins in various sizes, with each one inscribed with the auspicious name of Paramashiva. The next offering is the offering of Swarna Mrityunjaya Mantra coin with Mrityunjaya Mantra. So Veda, it says, Om Trayambagam Yajamahe Sugandim Pushtivardhanam Uruvarukamiva Bandana Mrityor Mukshiya Mamritat. Salutations to that fragrant Shiva of 3 eyes, the one who nourishes all the living entities. May he help us sever our bondage with samsara by making us realize that we are never separated from our immortal nature. So you can offer this gold coin to be protected from untimely deaths, accidents, and untoward incidents. So receive blessings to have the protection of Paramashiva for yourself and your family at $600. Next is the offering of Pratyakshapada Puja. So the translation of this verse beautifully says from the Guru Ashtakam, wife, wealth, sons, grandsons, and all such home and kindred, all these things may be there. Yet, if one's mind be not centered upon the lotus feet of Guru, what then, what then, what then? So the beautiful opportunity to offer this Pratyaksha Pada Puja to Guru's feet and receive auspicious blessings for a strong and intense Guru-disciple relationship at $1,008. The next offering is the offering of Jata Alankara Seva. So the Jata Alankara Seva is an offering of pure love and devotion to the Guru, who manifests to protect and guide the disciples' journey or path to enlightenment. So you can offer this Jata Alankara Seva at $1,008. And we also have the Vastra Alankara Seva. The Vastra Alankara Seva, the beautiful reference which says, the Guru should beautify the linga with 3-stranded sacred thread, upper garment and waistband. He should adorn the linga with golden cloth and golden belt. So traditionally, this Vastra Alankara Seva is offered for better physical and mental well-being and healing from any kind of illnesses. So you can offer this Vastra Alankara Seva at $1,008. So now let us understand what is the significance of the divine element gold. So the Atharva Veda beautifully says, triply born by birth is this gold. From the atoms of Agni is one, and it becomes dearest to Agni. One fell away from the Soma when it was heard. One, they call the seed of virtuous and powerful Apa. Let that triple gold be for your long life. So as gold is a divine element. So it purifies anything it touches, and it is an element of spiritual significance and great spiritual power of healing and enlightenment. The vibration of gold has the power to infuse sattva energy and to thought currents in anyone who wears it and anyone who sees or operates in its vicinity. So gold is a permanent and the most auspicious gift for eternal transformation of not only the one who wears or the one who breathes the air around it, but more importantly for the one who gives gold. So it's a beautiful reference. So gold is actually present in all the scriptures, the Agamas, the Vedas, the Shrutis, the Smritis, Itihasas, and the Puranas. So in all the Hindu scriptures, it is built in gold was offered as a ritual offering. Gold was in abundance and it was used for weighing equivalent amount of commodities, including cows. So the kingdoms were built with huge doors of gold. The streets would have huge columns and huge archways, literally made of gold. So horses, cows were dressed in gold. So Hindu civilization thrived on the banks of gold. Indus River was called Hiranmaya, the river of gold in Rig Veda. The river Saraswati was called Hiranyavartani in Atharva Veda. So gold is the supreme element for offering gifts to the ones you love and revere. And temples are constructed and paved in gold. Deities are made in gold, decked and adorned in gold, because it literally preserves the enlightenment energy for thousands of years and it lasts forever. So this is the significance of the gold. So now we have the various Bhagavan Lingodbhava, the Swarna Bilva Patra. So Bilva Patra leaves are regarded as the favorite of Lord Paramashiva. So it is said that offering of one Bilva leaf to Bhagavan Paramashiva is equivalent to donating 1,000 elephants, horses, or even the most auspicious Kanyadana. So the Shiva Purana beautifully says that when you offer the Bilva leaf, one Bilva leaf is equivalent to 1,000 elephants, 1,000 horses, or even the most auspicious offering of the Kanyadana. So you can offer the Swarna Bilva Patra at $600 to Bhagavan Lingodbhava. So Bilva Patra leaves are regarded as literally the favorite of Paramashiva. So Bilva tree is most sacred to Bhagavan Paramashiva. So the Bilva leaf or Bilva Patra, as it is known, represents the Trinetra or 3 eyes of Bhagavan Paramashiva. So Girija lives on the root of the tree, Maheshwari on its shoulder, Dakshayini on its branches, Parvati among its leaves, Katyayini in its fruit, Gauri in its flowers, while in thorns they find a home. So offering of Swarna Padma Pushpam, the golden lotus. So Kunkuma Chandana Lepita Lingam, Pankajahara Sushobita Lingam, Sanchita Papa Vinashana Lingam, Tat Pranamami Sadashiva Lingam. So the meaning says salutations to that eternal Shivalinga, which is anointed with saffron and sandal paste, and is beautifully decorated with garlands of lotuses. That which destroys the accumulated sins, I salute that eternal Shivalinga. So the Swarna Padma Pushpam, there are hundreds of scriptural references of using this lotus in the worship of Paramashiva. So almost everything that involves the consecration of Paramashiva Linga or the worship of Paramashiva Linga or meditating on Paramashiva or the mudras, asanas used during worship of Paramashiva, it involves this lotus flower, the lotus pericarp, the lotus petal, the lotus leaf. So lotus itself is a divine flower. So the Shakti of Paramashiva is also called as lotus. The base of the Paramashiva Linga is a lotus. The disciple of Paramashiva is also considered as a lotus. So you can offer this golden lotus in any size you wish to and be blessed to have the state, the space, the powers and being of Lingodbhava Bhava Parayan, your inner space amidst any or every adverse situation in life. So you can offer this at $600. The next offering is the e-hundi offering, the general donation. So you can offer it at any amount and you can go to the link tiny.cc/bst/Lingodbhava and tiny.cc/bst-e-hundi. So you can see the registration form. So we will have the two options. So if you're ready to offer today or intention to offer specific seva, the registration form is tiny.cc/Bhava Samadhi. And if you want to offer it online, so the link is tiny.cc/bst-Lingodbhava, tiny.cc/bst-e-hundi. So once you make the payment, so you can submit the details for offering the puja for your names to be chanted, and the link is tiny.cc/sankalpa 2021. Yes. So we'll keep this link projected for you for a few minutes for those of you who are really interested in offering this to Bhagavan Lingodbhava and get the utmost benefit. So I request the NTV operator to kindly project the link and to go over the link.
Attention, dear viewers. Now we'll be taking you through a walkthrough of how you can make the offerings to Bhagavan Lingodbhava on this very, very, very auspicious time of Pradosham. On this very auspicious time of Pradosham, we will be now taking you through a walkthrough on how you can make your offerings and experience the deep feeling connection with Bhagavan Lingodbhava. Okay, so the first link that I'm projecting now is the tiny.cc/BSD Sevas-Lingodbhava. So I request the interview operator to the link so for people to be able to go ahead and yes, the link I'm putting it. So I request the interview operator to please go ahead and project the link as well. I'll be going through and explaining how they can go and make this offering. So the first site that I'm projecting is tiny.cc/BSD-Lingodbhava. Now, when you go to tiny.cc/BSD-Lingodbhava, this is the site that you will come to. So what is the option that you would like to, what are the sevas? What are the sevas that you would like to offer? Let's say you would like to offer a Rudraksha Mala to Bhagavan Lingodbhava. You can choose Rudraksha Mala and automatically the amount gets populated in the bottom of the seva. So the Rudraksha Mala is in different sizes. So